It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Start on the ground here. Tracy. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, here's Dart. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All set now. 1st and 10.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tracy. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throwing on 3rd, here's Dart. Brought in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He's got it to his running back. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
79 Bronco, 70 Timberwolf. Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Dart now against the blitz. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. The nose point after is good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Cano ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On second down, here's Barkley. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
Barkley again here on seconds. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
70 Timber Wolf. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Willis now, third down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throwing on first down, Willis. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
No, no. Cougar 19.
First down, a run with Barkley. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
He will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Dark from the pistol. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They still have 5 to go here, third down. From the gun, here's Dart. Pass complete to Robinson. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a second quarter lead. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. Go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Willis to the air. It's a screen to Barkley. And this one doesn't go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. 3 inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. Get some space around midfield. 3 inside the 30. Touchdown, New York! The Giants just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Good now, ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down.
Ready.
That play straight ahead. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. To try your hand at another run and hope it fares better. Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Going right back to the fullback. Next play. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 19, 11.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Got a man. It's Drake London. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So they'll decline this and take the results. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets him around 6 there. Tyler Newman with the tackle.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready? Crack all 80.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game at 21.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
Even if it doesn't get the first down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and they netted a solid gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Scatterboo now from the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
And the Giants first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboot. Pickup of 2 here. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first down. It starts. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboot. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the handoff. Here's Scatterboot. He still has room inside the 30. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Check, 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 check.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And second down only works out for a yard. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Go street. 18, come street, street.
They go right back to Tracy. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. A momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Darts out of the shotgun. He's got it. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Them I put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. 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 Turn this TV off.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
18, right in. Stephanie, come 19. 19, 18.
He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. And downfield, and he finds London. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half.
Ready.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready. Hey, 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Long Buffalo 18. Ready.
The final throw before the break. Headed out right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Go.
The play fake now. Willis to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
19, 65 check.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
63 yards, the gain on the play. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
And Eagle first down.
Panther 60.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Okay, ready.
This is second and 6 coming up.
Go. Check. Cougar 19.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5, third down coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Tracy on first down. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Here's Tracy once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
18, Pioneer. Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Cup 19, Cup 19. 79, check out.
They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, kid, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60.
And pushing the tight end over.
Check, 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 check.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Philadelphia.
Going to the ground again on first. He will not score, but the effort takes him down to the 5.
I put their ability to execute the RPO up with anybody in the league. In the best of the teams, when you get in that run-pass option, you create a state of conflict. You get that defense on their heels, and big plays follow.
60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Here we go. Check,
Man in motion here.
Press all 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut it to 1 late in the third. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. This is called the fake works. Oh, question the call all you want, but the result, exactly what they wanted, and they take the lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 up, 60, trap 60, 7 Pirates, 7.
From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Neighbors with the catch. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Now Dart.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Dart from the pistol. Johnson once more. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Dart going to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Taking a chance at the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. Kate, he's going to be asking himself the same question on the walk back to the sideline, sitting on the bench, leaving the stadium, on the bus, wherever he goes. What went wrong? Why did the accuracy he shows in warm-ups disappear right when his team needed him the most?
Here we go, check. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Check, check. Hey, check that. Steady.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 6 coming up here.
19 right. Come on. That's Dragon 6. Warriors 17.
Here's Willis to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead to 7. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receivers.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Pick number 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants losing by 7. Second down now, 7 to go. Darts out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Here he is to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. Makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. 70, track 60.
Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, and a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
He'll look to throw it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the late lead. Eagles 42. Ready to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Dragons, 79 Broncos. Warriors, 70.
They've got a man in motion. Man in motion, out of the slot.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneers. 19, tight, 19.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
60.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from New York.